Good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Now after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. A troubling development here in this AFC title game. A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up second and a yard at the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and a yard. On the ground, this is Harvey. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up. And
on third down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. 13 yards to start that drop. And a quick first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here.
Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Jonathan Cooper. He gets into drop-in. It's a loss of 8. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Ready. 20 TX. 19. Solo left Zion. Solo out.
Here's 2. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Go ahead. Hey.
From the gun, here's Tua. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he will have a first down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards. The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long. A shotgun snap to Tua. He's going to let this go. Downfield for Waller. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. That's a very nice return. He is giving the offense a short field.
The 48-yard line.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. They'll go play action with Nix. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 10 yards to go.
from the gun. That is a run with Harvey.
The tackle made by Jordan Brooks. A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, the veteran Will Lutz for the Broncos field goal. The spot is at their own 49, making this a 61-yard attempt. That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Ice jam. Ice jam. All right. 18. Tempo 3, kick.
On play action, it's Tagovailoa. He gets it to the rangy tight end, Waller. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a first down.
36-yard line.
Right here.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a first down.
The 24-yard line.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. 18.
Tua, give it to Achan, and that'll be a pickup of 3. From the 20, here's 2nd and 6.
Good. 18. Play.
Now Tua. Now a screen set up for Achan. And the Dolphins are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last. A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot, and now I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
All right, go ahead. Go. Ready.
Now it's Tua. Forced out left. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Ready, set. 18.
Tua. Flush to his left. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Nick Westbrook-Akine. Touchdown, Miami.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Jaleel McLaughlin now on the return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Bombers.
Play action now. It's Nix. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Second down. Nix. A short one into the hands of Troutman. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
So a quarter in the books in the AFC Championship. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to South Florida after this. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter. As they've got it 3rd and 9 to begin. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. On the return, it's Hill. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
At the Broncos' 49-yard line.
All right, fellas, listen up.
Now a first down throw for Tua. Headed left, buying time. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Ready.
Here's Tungo Bailoa. This one complete to Hill. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he's in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. McLaughlin now on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
First down 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now for Ohio State Buckeye, here's J.K. Dobbins. And, oh, they smacked him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw is Nix. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down.
A run with Harvey. He's inside the 35. And he will score. Touchdown, Broncos. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So now after the touchdown, Lunt's going to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Nice jab. Turbo 2.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he'll have the Dolphins first down. He has this one past the 35 to about the 37.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to throw is Tua. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. It is a big play. Tua, the Tyree, 42 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
This one caught by Waller. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
That quarterback called that play in the huddle. That ball was only going to one guy. He was the first read, the second read, and the check down. And it was called to perfection. They got the perfect look and led to a nice game.
On 2nd down, Achane. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Go ahead.
To throw is Tua. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's into the end zone. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Miami. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Throwing is Tua. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 balls onto their lead.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle. And
he gets 3 inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way back. 90 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Broncos draw closer here. It's 21-14. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Chip. Watson, Oscar.
Here's Tagovailoa. The outside, that's caught by Hill. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
That one out wide to Achane. They're going to work this down inside the 45. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Miami.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 38-yard line.
From the gun, here's Tua. That's complete. It's Waddle. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. A shotgun snap for Tua. Hit as he throws and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Go ahead. 20, TX.
Here's Tua. Flush to his right. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
And that just can't happen. Third and long, just understand, contain the ball, rally tackle, just get the ball carrier on the ground. Not only not able to get to him inside the pocket, he's able to extend the play with his legs and pick up a huge, long first down.
Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great hack. They have it first and goal. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball.
A second effort, and he is in. Javon Achane. Touchdown, Miami. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting to be claimed. 30 minutes away, unless, of course, we have overtime. We're back underway in the AFC title game. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ready, shots? Ready.
Off the bootleg, here's Tua. The throw on the run is complete. Still going inside the 20. He will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Miami. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved his defense up. that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. McLaughlin now on the return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a first down.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a first down.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Broncos.
They send Sutton in motion. On first down, here's Nix to throw. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. And it'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Exiting the pocket right. He keeps it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he will finally be taken down inside the 10-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos. 31 yards. On the zone read, this is Nix. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call. Now it is first and goal. Back to throw is Nix. Forced to his right. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here now, second down and goal. Throwing is Nix. He's got a receiver. That's Pat Bryant.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
Line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. It's third down and goal. Harvey, and he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's fourth down. On fourth down, here's Nix. He's got it at the 3. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
Tempo 3, kick. Tempo 3, kick. Out.
They'll start on the ground. It's A-check. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
And the Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They'll toss it here to A-check. Up the sideline, past the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. He is just gashing the defense right now. 17 more yards with that one. So, from the 36, it is first and 10.
44. Ready.
Play action. Tagovailoa. And he can't hang on through the contact, incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
To second and 10.
20 TX. It's safe. Go.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Rolling right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll get down and avoid the hit. Gain about 7. Setting up third down.
7. Brings up third and 3.
Tua. That'll be caught. It's Jalen Wright. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Dolphins first down.
First down. First and
21G, 21G.
36-yard line.
Well run with Achane. He's got space inside the 25. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big hit.
And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
And he finds Tyreek. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down. They'll come up to third and 3.
22.
Now it's Tua. Moving to his left. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal.
A 25-yard attempt.
The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Dolphins will extend their third quarter lead. So Sanders back out after making the field goal. He sends this one away. McLaughlin now on the return. Now an opening as the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
First and 10. At their own 34-yard line.
Play action now. It's Nix. This one to the tight end, Trotman. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. And in motion is Ingram. 1 quarter remains here in the AFC Championship game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. From the 42 now, here's second and 2. On second down, here's a run to begin the fourth quarter. And he's going to pick up the first down across midfield and down at the 49.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up the first down.
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 46, here's second down and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
Well, it's late. You're losing. Things really haven't gone your way all day today, and there's really not much left to do other than to try to take some big shots downfield. That time, the coverage is really good and just falls incomplete.
Nix from the gun on third down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
He's going to send it downfield looking for Ingram.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Here's a give to Achane. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Ice jab, turbo 2, ice. Ready. Ready, team.
On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
20 TX. Ready, shot. Ready, shot.
We'll try to get this one on the ground. And he's in. Ollie Gordon. Touchdown, Dolphins. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
The kick is good. Makes the score Dolphins 45, Broncos 14.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. McLaughlin now on the return. He's to midfield. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 89 yards. Touchdown, Denver. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense. You watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown. And you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
To kick off for the Broncos.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Scat. All right. All right, go ahead. Go. Ready. Out.
Now give on the ground. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 2. Now Tua. This far right side is caught by Hill. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's good for a Dolphins.
Tua to Tyreek for the Dolphins first.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Right. Hut.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 13-yard line.
Hey, Watson, Oscar. Out.
Tua gonna give this to Wright. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We're back to crown an AFC champion after this. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Tua gonna throw. Here's a screen coming for Wright. And he will get into the end zone. Jalen Wright. Touchdown, Miami. Sanders here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins stretch things out even further.
Dolphins 52, Broncos 21. Jason Sanders.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. McLaughlin now on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 23-yard line.
Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. Inside the 30. Cortland Sutton. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Lutz for the extra point. He's got it. The Broncos are able to cut into the deficit.
Dolphins 52, Broncos 28.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Tua, give it to Achane. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on 1st down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Go ahead. Hey, long.
On 2nd down, they run the counter. And he's going to have the 1st down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Nice jab. Ready. Team.
They'll stay on the ground. And he won't quite get to the end zone, but they're going to be set up at the 2-yard line. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start